This is Mr. Sales, and this is about my Apple Watch before the Apple Watch. So, I was sitting in my living room, and the Apple Watch commercial came on, and then I had a deja vu moment, a moment of clarity in my life. What I was, what I was in search for, what I wanted and needed because I was looking for it so hard, it was the Apple Watch. This product didn't exist 4 years ago, but I had one. When I had a nano for just working out and listening to music, I ran through like 5 of these things because I kept getting them wet from the sink. The one day I saw it in the Apple Store, a case that made the iPod Nano look like a watch, I thought, genius, I'm all in. I could care less of functionality. This little gadget was just so freaking cool. I could show pictures to my friends, play music with headphones, count my steps. Oh yeah, also tell time at the tap of a button. Who need to shake your wrist? Okay, Pebble. I love this thing. I cared less about how many times I had to charge it. I actually made it my full-time watch and stopped putting music on it. I loved the little iPod on my wrist, and it loved me. Well, one day I was at the Apple Store in search of replacement due to me getting water once again inside the iPod Nano, aka iWatch. By the way, when people ask, I promptly say it was an iWatch all the time, and they believe me, believe it or not. I saw a customer at the store purchasing something that looked extremely weird to me. It was like a white tube with circuits in it and looked totally bad in design, but I had to ask what it was. The guy said to me it was a Nike FuelBand and that he was getting one for the first time, but his friend said it was totally awesome. Well, of course, my next question was there a variation of the band? I couldn't see myself walking around with a round circuit board on my wrist and feel cool. I ended up getting the black non-see-through one. This product from Nike filled the void of my forgotten iWatch. It was water resistant, showed me the time, and gave me motivational word at the end of the day for reaching my Nike Fuel goal. What a great product, I must say. So yep, you guessed it, Pebble Smartwatch. Next on the list. Here's a watch that gave an amazing try at creating a smartwatch in a time where no one really knows what that really is or the meaning of that. Well, I do, but I'll talk about that later. So the Pebble in all its glory. I ran across their website through a tech blog. I went back and forth on this if this was really a good product. So I really did some real knee-deep research. I was an early adopter, so functionality for the iPhone wasn't all that great, but got better. I think its Pebble motto was to sacrifice wants for needs and figure out the rest later. This is not in any way a bad thing. This is by far the most ingenious way to make a product. What is the basis of a watch first? I mean, this makes sense to think about this. So, tell time all the time, good battery life, see time during the day and or night, and waterproof was a really big one. I know a lot of people talk about that. Then add smartwatch functionality to that. Receive notifications, count your steps, control your music, and the list goes on. And it's grown since the beginning. So, I mean, it has a lot of new features, and I'm not going to mention all those, but it didn't sacrifice too much on the battery life. Now, I did notice it doesn't necessarily get 7 days of battery life when I start using certain apps. So, heads up on that. So, my opinion has created the best smartwatch concept. I think that the way they've done it was pretty genius. It's a pretty good idea, and it's resonated with people in search of a smartwatch. Not necessarily a watch, but a smartwatch. Hence the millions they sold, a million smartwatches. But a product like that can go so far. It's a safe bet. A in-betweener, a demographic specific. Who's going to bring in this idea to the masses and make it like air, food, and water, something you need no matter what? You're gonna die if you don't have it. You guys want to know the answer to that question? Apple, of course. And here we are with the Apple Watch. Okay, let's go back to the roots first, shall we? What's a smartwatch? This is $1 million question, isn't it? Alright, well, this is my answer to that question. It's gonna sound crazy, it's probably not make sense until I finish this. A smartwatch does it all. It shows and allows you to process notifications, emails, messages, calls, takes pictures, unlock doors, control your car, control your house, pay for items at store, control your TV, play music, great battery life, records notes, and looks fashionable while doing all of this and so much more. This smartwatch also is a personal assistant and friend like no other, with a confirmation, heads up, and conversational planning in voice format. So pretty much you can hold a normal conversation with your watch and it'll be able to react, give you the correct answers, and help you plan your day out. Alright? Well, here's the other $1,000,000 question. Why doesn't this watch exist? Funny. It does exist. It's called the Apple Watch. Duh. But it's just been born. And it's just learning how to run. It's managed to skip tummy time, crawling, and walking. Or did it? Question mark. The iWatch, Nike FuelBand. We are here, people. The best that we can be done with the current technology. But wait, did Apple just open up a door for third parties to get in on this? One step for man and one giant leap for Apple Inc. Just look at the Apple's iPhone first generation and how it's compared to the iPhone 6. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'm done waiting. I very much doubt that this will exist for the Apple Watch. It will grow up, and it will grow up fast. Matter of fact, this particular one has looked like it's pretty much matured. So, will I love the Apple Watch? Of course. Because as crazy as it may sound, I've been searching for it for 4 long years. Now, will you love it? Ask yourself, would you have wanted to be on that first shuttle launch that went to the moon? That's it, folks. Mr. Sells signing off. Have a great day.